Hi, I'm Dillon,
And I'm Korina.
and this is our first vlog for you guys because you had a bunch of questions for us.
So we decided we answer them on a video. So, the first one we got was the craziest thing we've done in a park. And that was one we actually had to talk about because we weren't sure what we had done. So, the last time we were there in March.
Yes.
We went to visit, my best friend works there now. He's a CP, and so is his boyfriend. And so we went to go visit them, and we had met them in Magic Kingdom. And me and my friend Nathan were walking together, and Dillon and his boyfriend had walked away to go.
Dylan's boyfriend?
Dillon and Nathan's boyfriend
Oh.
had walked away, and I think they were taking pictures for the two of us. I don't remember. Well, all of a sudden, I heard this screech, and my best friend fell to the ground. And I looked, and he started yelling, "Philip!" The characters from the Dream Along with Mickey show, I guess they had canceled the show.
There was technical difficulties, so they had decided not to do the Dream Along with Mickey show for that time period, and they had pretty much just told the character actors to just go out
And walk around.
So you've got, Prince Philip and Aurora. You have Wendy and Peter Pan just going all over, like running around.
In their show costumes, so which are totally different than their meet and greet costumes. And sometimes some of them don't even get to be at the meet and greets, like some of the princes don't. So they never actually stood for long enough for more than one picture. They I guess they got the instruction to keep moving. So for like 10 minutes,
They're just running.
Chased them. We didn't want to be rude. We wanted the little kids to take pictures with them, so we didn't try to take pictures with them as much. But we kind of did chase them so we could just get to see them and see their costumes up close. And so that was probably the craziest thing we did. We chased characters for 10 minutes, I guess. Yeah. Okay. When we first shared our Disney obsession with each other, and we've been talking about this all day, and we don't necessarily remember, but the closest we can think to remember is that when we were planning our honeymoon, I said that, I was planning so much of the wedding, and he was kind of just giving me exactly what I wanted, that I wanted him to plan the honeymoon. And then I think, it didn't take you long to figure it out, did you?
It didn't, because, I've always loved Disney since I was a little kid. Disney Channel and whatnot, and then just Disney movies in general.
I love Disney Channel.
Yeah, I've always been a really big fan of Disney princess movies and stuff, and just Disney movies in general. And I'd only been to Disney once with my family, and I went for the first time when I was 18. So I was like, it would be a lot of fun to be able to go back and go to Harry Potter, Wizarding World of Harry Potter, as well. So I was like, we'll go there for the honeymoon. And
I think the obsession, because I've been going since I was little. We lived in Fort Lauderdale, which is only 3 hours away. So back when I was younger, Disney was super cheap. So it was like going to a water park. That's how cheap it was. So we were every holiday, every weekend, we'd go to Disney, 3 hours. So I was really used to it, and then I hadn't been since I was 13-ish.
And for the record, we live in Tennessee now.
Yeah.
We don't. Yeah. She moved
When I was in middle school.
Yeah.
8th grade. Yeah. So I hadn't really been since I moved here, I guess. And everybody knows experiencing it as a child and as an adult are totally different.
It's like watching a Disney movie when you're a child and then watching it when you're an adult.
Yeah. So we were really excited to go, and we went, and I think once we went back, we went as adults, and we went together, just the two of us, not worrying about siblings and families. It went from a mild obsession to a pretty intense one, and we go back. We intend on going back every year.
Yeah.
And we've gone more than that.
Yeah.
So, the first Disney movie together.
It was probably Up.
And everybody knows the first 8 minutes of that movie are
better than Twilight.
Are the saddest movie ever. So
Anonymous wants to know, our favorite Pixar movie. Well, okay, what's your favorite Pixar movie?
I think Monsters Inc. Yeah, I mean, you could pick the same one. You haven't seen Brave yet, though.
I have not seen Brave yet. No, I think I'm gonna go with my favorite Pixar movie being Toy Story 3.
That's a good one. We saw that one together, too.
We did. We did see that one.
Did that
We saw
come
that
out
in movie
before?
theater. We saw that in movie theaters together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He cried.
Shut
Okay, how many Disney movies do we have? Someone wants to know, and they said they wanted us to include our Blu-rays, DVDs, and VHSs, and we recently found all of not all of them, but all the ones that my parents kept in my parents' garage, so we took them home. We don't even have his old VHSs. So this is just my VHSs from when I was younger, and then the DVDs we've gotten together and the Blu-rays we've gotten together. So what was the number you counted?
6 Blu-rays, 42 DVDs, and 41 VHSs.
Oh, okay. I'm just making sure.
How many times have you been to Walt Disney World?
Together, because I don't know how many times. I know how many times you went by yourself with your family, but I went a lot when I was younger, so I can't even remember. My mom doesn't even remember the number. So together,
we've been 3 times. Once for our honeymoon, and we went for like 3 days. Once for our first anniversary, and that was October of 2011. And we were there for about 5 or 6 days.
I think we were there for like 4 or 5.
4 or 5.
Just keep getting longer.
And then when we went in March of this year to visit our friend from the story before, because he's a CP there now, and we were there for just a few more days longer. And
now we're going in December, and we'll be there for the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
we'll be
20,
there
7 days. So, okay, favorite princess. My favorite princess is Belle.
Ariel, hands down.
Well, that was
You
quick.
couldn't see that, but hands down.
See, I have Belle everywhere. She's everywhere. Favorite prince. If you know the answer, you can answer it. I'm thinking.
My favorite prince. It's kind of hard to pick a prince. That's a prince, like an actual prince, not just married into prince.
No, you can pick the ones that are married.
I can pick a married.
So I know who you're trying to think of.
Oh.
You can pick.
I can pick.
There's
I'm gonna pick Aladdin.
I was gonna say there's only like 3 princes who are actually princes at a time.
Because Aladdin's in my top 3 favorite Disney movies.
I think, No, not he. I mean, I can't technically pick him because he's not. I'm gonna pick. It's a tie between Beast and Flynn Rider. Because I don't think any girl could not like Flynn Rider. Okay, someone asked if we could steal any Disney character's closet, who would it be? I would take. I want Belle's closet because I want that dress. But I don't know if that's. But that's the only dress I want. Well, she doesn't have.
Dresses.
No, she's only got like 4. But I'm trying to pick a closet that I'll have optimal clothing. Not Rapunzel. She's got 1 dress.
I think what's her
Charlotte.
name? Enchanted.
Oh, Giselle.
Giselle.
That would be a good one. Charlotte or Giselle?
Whoever came up with this question, this is a
I know.
mind-boggling question.
Boggling, not bottling.
Bottling is funny. It's a mind-boggling question. I would take Jack Sparrow's closet because who doesn't want to be
have a
he
closet.
doesn't exactly. He doesn't have a closet. He has a closet on his person.
I think you would take Ken's closet from Toy Story.
I would have fun playing dress up in like all his different outfits, but I would take Jack
Considering
Sparrow's.
you probably have more clothes than me.
I do not have more clothes.
Okay. And the last one. What character do we remind each other of? Dillon reminds me of Flynn Rider because
You just can't get my nose right.
Shut up. That arrogant but somehow sweetly suave attitude that Flynn has Dillon does that all the time. Anybody who's ever met Dillon has said he's like Flynn Rider. But recently, I have seen Brave, and he hasn't seen it yet. But I think he reminds me, and my best friend who saw it together, we kept saying that the son from, I can't remember what kingdom he was, or what clan he was from, but the tall, skinny one with the big nose and the hair, the one that pitches the fit when he doesn't hit the bullseye, acts a lot like Dillon. So it's like a mixture between I don't remember his name, Archer from Brave, and Flynn Rider, but mostly Flynn Rider. But I don't know who you're gonna say about me.
Korina kind of reminds me of like this really, really pretty mixture between Ursula and Scar. I'm done.
Rude.
Korina reminds me of a mix between Jane from Tarzan
I've never heard you say that.
and Rapunzel, because Korina is bipolar, like Rapunzel, but in a very cute way.
She wasn't bipolar, she was conflicted.
Gesundheit. And then Jane, because she's really inquisitive about things and like she wants to know things. She likes to know.
She was inquisitive. Belle was inquisitive.
You know what?
That's why she went in the West
I want
Wing.
so much more than they have planned.
Shut up. Is it really Jane or is it Belle?
It's Jane and Belle. All Marie reminds me. It's a rhyme. Reminds me of any independent female protagonist within the Disney series. It's not a word either.
Do I annoy you as much as Rapunzel annoyed Flynn?
Thank you guys for asking all your questions and everything. Had a great time answering them. Hopefully you've had a great time watching.
If you want another video, you should ask more questions and we will answer them, especially long ones that making a video is much easier than typing out a response. Because Dillon and I aren't always together, so sometimes the answers are one of us speaking for the other one. Also, when it stops looking like the apocalypse outside because it's storming so bad here in Tennessee for the last week.
It's like 104. It's terrible.
But we want to make the video of our cover of I See the Lights. But we want to do it outside, not in our crappy apartment. So we're waiting for it to be pretty outside, but that might take a while. But we are doing it, so just keep a lookout for that and be kind, because I've never sang in public. I've never sang for anybody but Dillon. And he sings all the time. He was in bands, so I have some stiff competition. So,
It's not a competition.
but he's working with me. He's helping me. So, but yeah, we're gonna do that. So like I said, if you want more videos, ask more questions, and we might do this again because I had fun. Did you have fun?
This was enjoyable. I had a good time.
We've never done this, so
I've
okay.
never done this before.